showtime! Hello guys, what is up? I am Liap121 and welcome to episode 2 of my playthrough of The Incredibles for the Game Boy Advance. Last time, we got this playthrough started, cleared the whole part of Chapter 1, and now we're on to Chapter 2, where we continue on with the story of Mr. Incredible, of course, and now we're in the forest for some reason, fighting robots that shoot lasers. Totally normal. If you guys to hide for more of The Incredibles for the Game Boy Advance on this channel, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for content if you're new, and ring that bell to notify anytime I upload on this channel. Last episode on the card, top right. Anyways, as you can tell from the robots right off the gate, their system of movement is pretty simple, and they shoot pellets very simply. Not too much to worry about. A very good tip, however, if you're not good with peripheral vision, is that whenever you see the icon of the, well, enemy on the top right, that means that actually is a sign that you are in line with the enemy, so you're able to punch it. Our next level enemy is these guys. Now, these guys actually are more of an annoying kind of enemy, because, well, duh, they shoot you. And I don't think anyone wants that. However, the best way to, well, stun them is to literally ground pound. And then afterwards, you just start doing your punching business. Of course, be careful, do not hit yourself 3 times, otherwise you'll find yourself getting stunned. And then you have the spinning robots of doom, apparently. Once again, peripheral vision is not your strong point, just make sure that you see the reticle in the form of your opponent on the top right-hand corner. And once you see he's in line, then you can start punching him. You can punch him off screen, which is actually pretty funny, even if he's somewhat far away. Which I kind of find it hilarious. Now, honestly, not really much to say about this level. It's really just clearing out robots and all that good stuff. Not much to say. You see, right away, already done. Until we reach finally a certain part of the level. I think I just accidentally dropped a power up there as I get shot. These robots I want to make mention of because I want to punch one of these. I want to make mention of that robot because he actually has a different pattern. Watch this. Those are the low-flying gun robots. You gotta be careful of them. And then the last thing you do is literally do that. And then they repeat the process on the other side. So again, not much to say. And also, these guys are destroyed by that. I like how there's a incredible meter rate gauge up power at the end of the level. Hilarious, like as though you need it. Music definitely is sinister, I'll just say that right now. I quite like the atmospheric music they have here. If you're wondering, that really is just their pattern. They just come out of their shell, and then they move, and then they go to the same level as you, and that's it. That's all they do. At least that's for the red ones. Hint, hint. But even 2 ground stomps is already enough to kill them. I'll just let them hit me to show you the damage, though. They actually do stun you straight away, so be careful of that. There we go. Now, another tip is that the guns will always start their movement from the left side. So you actually... Oh, sorry, they always start from the side. So if you actually attack them from the side that they're vulnerable to, you actually can basically make life easier for yourself. So basically just keep punching and done. I did not mean for the double hit. That was purely on accident. I didn't know that was even possible. Again, taking advantage of the fact they only start attacking from one side. I'm surprised I was able to get that. There we go. Nope. Yeah, and the ground pound is very helpful in stunning these robots, so they don't attack you straight away. Big mistake, guys. Right here, though, we got introduced to a new enemy. These green spinning robots. And I'll warn you right now, they will spin forever. Which is why I said about the ground power move that stuns them, because that will come in super handy when attacking these enemies. And as you can tell from the amount of time it took for that robot to move, they still have the same... I guess you can say... regen time? I'm not too sure how you want to describe that. On a box in the middle of the jungle. What's that doing here? Ooh, probably some lava, though. Sinister. Right here is actually an irritating placement for the gun enemy right there, so I want to be careful of that. Also, you can see these robots take 2 hits. That's it. Once you hit them 2 times, bam, they're gone. Which I kind of find it funny. Oh, look at that. They even get destroyed immediately by one, like, big, punch. Like, the swing up, basically. That's what I find hilarious, so... Look at that. Straight away, done. Also, I think if I just keep moving... Yeah, because they don't actually reticle at you all the time, you can just keep moving and not get hit by them. So remember to... ground pound to make sure that, you stun those enemies. Also, as you can probably tell from how I'm playing, I don't actually just press A and B together. I just usually press A twice and then do my ground pound. I feel like that's a lot more effective in my opinion because you do have to double jump, which gives you a lot more height. Therefore, it feels and actually does do a lot more damage than if you were to do a regular ground pound with mashing A and B together. But again, that's just my way of doing it. Now, for the Omnitroid. I'm sure you recognize this from the movie. Right out the gate, I can just recommend just smashing it with your Incredible Gauge. Because right out the gate, he's going to launch his spike thrust, which allows you to punch it in those spikes normally and build up that Incredible Gauge meter again. Just make sure it doesn't hit you. I recommend once he tries to snap you, just quickly move out of the way by pressing a direction away from you. Up. Thought that would work. I thought moving up would work. Oh. Right there, he's gonna slam. I just recommend just jumping and making sure you don't get ground pound. Otherwise, look at how much damage he does by just one simple ground pound. And that's one part of his gauge gone. Now we need to start building up our Incredible Gauge again by doing this. Now you can see I'm trying not to dash, and that's because when you dash and try to mash the B button, it actually does not build up your Incredible Gauge at all. So you want to be careful of that. Aha! Much better. So apparently it's speeding downwards that will do the trick. Okay, noted. If you're uncomfortable, just double jump. That will also help with avoiding the ground pounds. Ah, barely. I'm not sure if it is even possible to clear this guy in just 2 rounds. If it is, though, someone can show me, because I do want to try and be faster with this particular boss. So, of course, in the story, we know that the Omnitroid is not destroyed by this method. It actually destroys part of the head, and then goes inside the Omnitroid itself to make sure that the Omnitroid destroys itself, basically. Mr. Incredible returns back home with a fresh outlook on life. And of course, remember, he finished his task, he gets a lot of money, now he gets to live a lot more luxurious life with his family. He visits E, the legendary designer to the superheroes of the Golden Age. She creates a new supersuit for him. It is bold, dramatic, heroic! Gee, I wonder if they took that from the movie. Ready for his second mission? A fitter, more confident Mr. Incredible flies to Listen, once again. After his arrival, Mr. Incredible is sent to a conference room to await his mission. V1GK. Victory one's gone crazy? I don't know. It's like as though I'm treating these codes as Jackbox codes. Hello, new outfit. Suddenly, the Omnitroid appears. Omnitroid version 2. So I guess we're fighting the same boss again, but this time we have health. And this one's honestly a joke compared to the original one, in my opinion. And you'll see why in a moment. I already done with phase 1, Rob the Gates. I'm already done with half his health on the second bar. Now you see why I say this particular boss fight is a joke compared to the first one. In fact, at this point, I don't even need to use the health that they gave me. I'm just gonna do that, try and get a bit more damage off. Because remember, these spikes do technically have a health bar. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but sure. I might as well grab this for funsies. And now let me just hopefully finish him off. Got it! It's just 2 phases. And hello, guess who that guy is? It's bigger, it's better, it's too much for Mr. Incredible! I like how the Incredible is just 1 word and 1 text box. Great programming, guys. I went through quite a few supers to get it worthy to fight you. Now it's finally ready! I can move! Sure, I had to make some major modifications to this Omnidroid here, but you're worth it. After all, I am your biggest fan. Buddy? My name is not Buddy! It's not Incredible either. Now I have a weapon that I invented and only I can defeat. When I unleash it, I'll get everyone's respect. It's cool, huh? 0-point energy. I'll save the best inventions for myself. Who's super now? I'm Syndro, your new Mr. 7. Oh, brilliant. I still remember that line from the movie. Syndro makes sure to get rid of Mr. Incredible once and for all. Syndro's probe reports. Life readings are negative. Mr. Incredible, terminate. Or is he? Level 231, GCQY. Unleash it? I must find out Syndro's plan to put a stop to it. Laser beam. Of course, this is where he finds the code of Chronos, which he'll be using later in the movie. Of course, later in this playthrough. But now, it's time we take on some new enemies. Or should I say, upgraded enemies. Because... well, we have the regular Erebros once again, but soon enough, we're gonna face some pretty nasty enemies. Meanwhile, these guys continue to be just 2 hits, and hello! We got this guy. He has several moves which he has on us, like the slide, which will try to pull on us when we're attack him. But really, he's about the same health as a regular Mini. Also, these 2 barrels, I'm not too sure what their purpose is. Like, watch this. Hang on, I need to... yeah, look at that. I can just keep mashing up. I guess this is a way to build up your Incredible meter if you were using it. But I don't see any other purpose other than that. Now, right here, I want to be very careful. Actually, I'm not sure it's even this part, now that I think about it. Oh, yeah, it is. So that bird right there, it's not doing anything yet. And I keyword yet. Because as soon as I get into frame, watch this. He sends the alert, and enemies come out of nowhere. And you know what? Screw all of them. Let me just quickly kill this thing because it's irritating me. But that bird is actually the reason why you'll see enemies respawn now and then. So what you have to do? Simple. Kill the bird! Sorry, Farad, but I have to kill the bird. It's for my own sake. And after you kill the bird, no more enemies will respawn. Because if you do not kill that bird will keep on calling new enemies to, well, try and trash you. And hello, we got a spot. Ah, more health. I needed that. Now, right here, we have a new phase of this game, which is... falling stalactites. The shallows on the water can be a little bit tricky, but my recommendation, lean to the right. The right side of the level is actually the safest when the stalactites are falling. Weird, but it's the truth. Kind of a nice trap there. And right here, we have 2 enemy Goonies and the robots. That's it. Now, actually, that's a funny thing. I actually never seen the bird fly up, so that's the first time seeing that. Interesting. Grab that health, and let's move on. Now, right here, this is where it gets funny. Those guys are supposed to run off screen, but... yeah, they actually still go back. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the fact that I was too fast going towards them. But otherwise, I'm not too sure why they even did that. Besides, why would you try to face off against Mr. Incredible? It's no use. I know, wrong game, but still. Oh. Wow, I completely missed that. Also, let me just quickly swipe off the gun on that guy and try to keep... Oh. Well, this is stupid. We're on the same level as each other, but we can't attack one another because we're on, like, the same, well, ground, you could say. That was very weird. That guy was supposed to run towards me, but he never did. Now, right here... Okay, there's no bird. I'll also show something funny. Now, right here, let me just do that. Got you. And let me just take care of you, and... Ah, here it is. Yeah, those guys are supposed to run away, but if you're able to... Oh, yeah, these robots. Honestly, those robots are kind of, like, obsolete, in my opinion, because you don't usually see them. But those guys basically just launch rockets to us, and that's it. And in fact, they're so obsolete, I covered them in just 5 seconds, and we're at the end of the level. Let alone at the end of the episode. Next time on The Incredibles, we're going to continue our pursuit for Syndrome's base and see what we can do against that devastating Omni Droid. Thank you guys so much for watching, but remember, the adrenaline rush is real. This is LeapRF121 signing out. I'll catch you guys in episode 3 of my playthrough of The Incredibles. Peace!